When I was a kid growing up, one of my hyperfixations when it came to the Pokemon series were Pokemon distribution events. The thought of the fact I can get something that's elusive that I normally can't always made me giddy. Wait, that rhymes with Diddy. I still remember when I was replaying through Pokemon Black and White as a kid. I soloed the game within the event Mewtwo, which 90% of the time would not even obey my command. Or the time I was playing through Pokemon Black and White 2 and got a shiny Metagross, a Pokemon I thought would be my first and last shiny Pokemon that I ever got. Boy, was I wrong! But probably the coolest thing about Pokemon events were the special items or Pokemon that triggered gameplay events that weren't in the initial game that ended up leading to one thing or another. And most of the time, this would lead to the surprise of mythical Pokemon. Exclusive and powerful Pokemon that most of the player base probably didn't even have. And I love the fact that you got extra gameplay that was not in the base game to experience an event that felt like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And while this was still, and is still, extremely cool for Pokemon standards, this is also kind of bullshit. Yeah, you got to experience a cool event, but growing up, I've realized the events were just borderline gatekeeping. And if you ended up missing these events, then yeah, you kind of just got fucked in the ass. Like, what do you mean I can't get the Rotom key to unlock the Rotom appliances? Am I just stuck with this shitmon now? What do you mean there's a Giovanni fight in Heart Gold and Soul Silver that I can't access because it's locked behind an event that ended 12 years ago? What's that? You're telling me I can't complete my Black and White Pokédex because I'm gatekept of getting this Pokemon since I don't have a miscolored cat that was transferred from a Generation 4 game? Well, shit. Yes, as you can see, these events were cool at the moment, but they ended up being pretty flawed in the long run. Like, you cannot tell me with a straight face that the devs thought using the Azure Flute on top of Spear Pillar was confusing for children, yet learning how to read Braille on the fucking video game screen wasn't. Speaking of Braille, you guys know how you need to learn Braille in order to unlock the Regi Trio? What if I told you there was also a flawed event for the Regi Trio as well? That was an awesome transition by me, by the way. Absolute cinema. But yeah, in Pokemon Platinum, there were 3 empty rooms in the initial gameplay. One on Route 228, one in Mount Coronet, and one in our island. Cerebi dubbed this event the Regi Factor, since he needed an event distribution item to recreate this event. What was this certain item exactly? Maybe you needed the Braille Bible, or maybe just like a specific item just to unlock the Regi Factor. Nope, what you needed was a Toys R Us Regigigas. Yes, I kid you not, you needed a Regigigas to activate the Regi Factor. In order to get all 3 Regis, to get the Regigigas in Snowpoint Temple. And for whatever reason, the Regigigas was at level 1. Yeah, the only reason I think this method was so convoluted was because, for one, it was a limited time event, which was kind of shitty considering this is the only way you can get the Regi Trio in a Generation 4 game. And 2, I think they still wanted you to use a Gen 3 game using the dual slot transfer method, which was the intended way initially. What's crazy is that if you just missed this event, or you're playing Pokemon Platinum on a DSi or even the 3DS, you were basically just soft-locked from getting Regigigas, considering the DSi nor the 3DS had a GBA slot you can transfer your Generation 3 game in. So, you, as the viewer, are probably wondering, why the fuck am I even talking about this? Well, I'm gonna recreate this event in the year 2025. But before I talk about that, quick intermission. I just wanted to let everyone know if you are enjoying the video so far, definitely subscribe. I have a goal for 2025, and that's reaching 10,000 subscribers before 2025 ends. And you're probably wondering, bro, you have 2,000 subscribers and it's June. That goal isn't possible. And you're probably right, but nothing is impossible, my friend. For the most part. And that's why, if I do hit 10,000 subscribers before the year ends, I'll do a face reveal. I know, 10,000 subscribers before the year ends is basically impossible, but if a miracle happens, then fuck it. I'll show my face to a bunch of YouTube viewers. So yeah, if you want to be a part of that impossible, then yeah, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. Now, believe it or not, there's actually a way to recreate old Pokemon events from generations 4 and 5. The first way, and the most well-known one, is the DNS exploit. Basically, you change your Wi-Fi router settings on your DS to a server with archived Pokemon events, and you kind of just get an event at random. Now, as easy as this is, unfortunately for Generation 4 games, you need to use the game's actual Wi-Fi settings rather than your DS's settings. And unfortunately, I have had no success in getting Pokemon events to work in Gen 4 games. The other method, aka the throw away your money method, is buying a distribution cartridge. Guess which one I did. If you said option 3, then you're correct. Look, man, I'm not the most financially responsible person out there. After all, I did buy the Switch 2 on launch, so I'm already going to be eating crumbs until I can financially recover from this. But I'm not a fucking idiot to spend $250 on one distribution cartridge for a single event. What I have here is a modded cart, which for legal reasons I can't tell you where I bought it from, or else the Nintendo ninjas will set a bounty on my fucking head. Shh! Don't tell them I'm making this video. But yeah, this modded cart basically has everything. It can even run GBA games on the 3DS, which you normally can't do. It runs and sounds like shit, but at least you can play GBA games on your 3DS. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what you're really here for is for the distribution event. So yeah, for whatever reason, this cartridge has every distribution event from generations 4 and 5, and believe it or not, it actually works. Wow, look at this Deoxys I got. Boom! What's that? A clear photo evidence isn't enough for you? And you want actual video proof? Well, Merry fucking Christmas, because I got that too. So for this video, I am doing the Regi event, but I actually claimed the event Regigigas off screen. So I'm just gonna do another event here, and there we go, boys and girls. It's the shiny Raikou that can be used to trigger the event Zoroark in black and white. And as we can see here, I'm on my copy of Pokemon Platinum with my team full of shitheads. And if we go to the Pokemart, we can claim the Deoxys, the Regigigas, and the Raikou all at once. And I have all of them in my party. But if you're still paying attention to the video, the one I'm truly focused on is the Regigigas. So we're at Mount Cornet, and we're going to trigger the Regice event. And I picked Regice specifically because, for one, it's my favorite of the Regi trio, and two, I haven't played far enough to access Route 228, and I just don't want to have to go through Iron Island again. But, as we can see here, we have opened the chambers to summon Regice. So for the purpose of this video, I'm just gonna throw the Master Ball. Obviously, I'm not gonna save since I want to use the Master Ball for something else. And there we go, Regice has been caught. And if we go to our PC, Regice is in our PC. There it is, a long lost and obscure Pokemon event recreated 16 years later. And that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed me recreating an old Pokemon distribution event. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, comment down below your thoughts on older Pokemon events, and I have a playlist full of Pokemon videos just like this one you guys can check on the screen right now. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.